Have your family been in Southampton a long time?
Yeah. Originate.
Do you know how long?
Well, my dad was 100, so it's over 100 years ago. And on my family tree, I've gone back to 17 something, and that was all around the New Forest area.
Okay.
So it's been a long, long time within that area.
Yeah, so that's very nearby.
Pictures of yourself and friends.
Guess what I did? Mrs. Chris.
Less than 900 is more than 900 and it's more than 9,900 and 2,000. 3,000. So older than your granddad.
Wii TV, DS, TV, Super Mario Bros. DS, Dog,
I like
Cat,
playing with my
Super Mario Brothers Wii TV.
What I would
sports.
probably put in a museum is my favourite cuddly toy, a picture of my first steps, a picture of my best friend, a picture of my family.
By taking the wheel off. We take the wheel off all the time when we do the wheelie groove. We put the tyre on it.
The question here is what would I put in a museum of myself? So quite simply I would put my family's photograph collection in the museum because it's amazing. I've managed to persuade my grandparents to give me their old photograph collection, so I've got loads of photographs of old family members coming back from World War I in all their uniforms, and also in the sort of the estates and that, just hanging around as kids, and they're all really grainy but they're just brilliant.
My great granddad actually made those. So,
Did he?
yeah, he
No way.
still working there. I have no idea.
Oh, he's still working?
Yeah, he can still work.
In my museum for me, I think I would have a notebook with loads of quotes and paper cuttings of all my favourite songs and quotes from books and things that have made up a bit of a web of my life and how I form my understanding of the world.
A family member at the moment, my uncle, actually works in a museum. It's in Northampton area, and it's with all of the World War II and World War I, sort of like all the bombs, and it's quite a small museum, but yeah, it's really great.
The item I no longer use is my address book. My mum, when I was a teenager, gave me a really nice hardback address book, and for years and years it had all my contacts. So whenever I needed to get in touch with someone, refer straight to my address book. But I realise now it's been a couple of years since I opened it. Everything's on my mobile or on my laptop on Facebook. So yes, no, sadly, my address book has become obsolete.
So he was a northern boy. He actually worked in the fire brigade out of St Mary's again, and of course he was involved in the putting out of the fires when Southampton was burning in the first of the Blitz, if you see what I mean. Again, another part of the family history. So in actually
And you can remember going through the Bargate on a tram. Is that right?
Oh yeah. I can remember coming through the Bargate with the tram. Yeah. Where the Bargate Centre is, used to be a shop called Cashmere's. It was a very fine ladies' shop, and the ladies used to go in there. And when I worked on the corporation buses as a conductor, that's when they had conductors, I used to swing by there, and I used to swing on the pole. Before pole dancing, I was original pole dancer. So I would swing on the pole and wave to her as she went by. I said, "My last run." It was Lifeboat 13. There's Charles Andrews.
Charles Andrews. Lifeboat 16.
16. Lifeboat
16.
I don't know.
16.
But he was 19 years of age.
He was your father's...
your
brother-in-law's...
My brother-in-law's father.
Right.
And he lived in Millbrook. His wife has got all the memorabilia from it. And he even had a subpoena. When they got Dr. New York, the survivors, the crew members were given subpoenas to appear before the Supreme Court in New York. And he still has...
Was that to sort of testify about what happened?
To testify on what happened if they knew anything, yeah. And he was in New York for quite a while, wasn't he? I forget how long he was there for, but he was there. But it was quite... And he said that when his father came, his father never talked about it, never spoke about it at all. And when he went to see the movie, the first one about the Titanic, was called A Night to Remember. His father went there and walked out about a quarter of the way through it. He couldn't take it. He couldn't stand it anymore. So he just left. Yeah.
Memories.
It's such a traumatic thing for him. Yeah. But it was.
And what was his job on the
His
ship?
job at that time was assistant steward.
Okay.
Assistant steward. And then later on, he still worked with the Cunard line. He ended up as a masseuse on one of the big Queen Mary or Queen Elizabeth. I can't remember which one it was. But that's what he was. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Interesting.
Pleasure.
Great.